or afternoon, depending the time zone. Welcome to this session named Microsoft Flow in 60 minutes. But as you know, last year Microsoft has changed the name, doing a rebrand. So the new name is Microsoft Power Automate in 60 minutes. My name is Jesus Gil. I'm an author. I'm a data architect. I had experience in software and a DBA and a trainer. I'm a Microsoft MVP since 2010, but it's not relevant this, okay? Okay. What is the introduction and what is you'll see in this session? In this session, you will see what is Power Automate, type of flows, and 4 or 5 demo, depending the time, that you can see how it's easy that you can create flows in Power Automate. So the first question is, what is Power Automate? In the simplest version, Power Automate can be defined as a Microsoft services that allow users to create automated workflows. Automate is one of the pillars of Power Platform. Automate provide a low code or codeless, depending that you say. It's a platform for a workflow and process automation, right? In the Power Platform, you can see the Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI, okay? In this time, we will talk only for the Power Automate. But when Power Automate is launched to the market, exists in the market another tools to automate flows, right? So in the many occasions, people ask me, hey, Jesus, Power Automate is like or is similar to IFTTT, okay? My answer has always been, it's similar, but it's not the same. Let me explain. First, what is IFTTT? Okay, IFTTT is a tool that is simple, but you can create a flow, and each workflow has one trigger and one action. And a beautiful design it is IFTTT. It's a great starting place with automation. The clean, simple structure of the app, the IFTTT, it's a great contender. Have a low learning curve and easy registration, make it quick and painless to begin rolling out automated workflow. But the simplicity comes with dropouts. However, in IFTTT, only you can have a single action workflow. As long as your workflow don't require complex calculations, IFTTT maybe is the perfect solution for that you need it. Now, let me talk about the Power Automate. Power Automate is the more powerful of both tools. Power Automate not only work with multi-step workflows. Microsoft has designed for each the while and if. You can add if then else conditions that are included to making it the most powerful low-code automation tool on the market. The other unique aspect of Automate is you can have integration or direct integration to Microsoft Power Platform Suite. This added more power and maybe is not easy to learn, but the direct integration that you have with your email, your OneDrive, your SharePoint, your Power Apps, or your Power BI and other Microsoft products, it's the result that you are using every day making work learning. The question for you is, if your organization is using Microsoft 365, congratulations. Power Automate will have the most integration for your work. Now, prerequisites. What prerequisites do we need to start building our first flow? You need a Microsoft 365 account, and then you needed this account is assigned to work with Power Automate, or in your case, the first time you sign in, you will ask it to assign permissions to Power Automate. Okay, so is the first prerequisites. Okay, maybe if you has worked with Power Automate early, you noted that you needed permissions to the premium connectors. Okay, the premium connectors, it's only for a specific task that you needed create. Okay, in this session we'll not work with the premium connector, so we will only use the basic connector and the most useful connectors. Okay, this is the first look in Power Automate. The first that you needed is type flow.microsoft.com in your browser, right? Okay, so let me show. Okay, and now flow.microsoft.com. Okay, sign in. Okay, but if you already signed it previously, it will not ask for you the credentials and will open the page immediately. Okay, so you are now ready to learn all about the Power Automate. Okay, you can see the first is that you have an environment. Okay, you have environment default. Okay, and if you see, you have your account, but it's necessary that you have a Microsoft 365 account, and then you have this menu that you can create everything, right? Action items, flows, create templates and anything. Okay. Now, the next question is, in how many ways can I make a flow? The answer is, you have 3 ways to make a flow. First, the first way is start from blank. Okay, starting from blank lets you create a totally custom flow to merge units. Next, start from a template. In PowerUp Automate exists 100 of pre-made templates. Make this the easy way to start. Plus, you can add customization from a connector. And finally, you can start from a connector. Connectors are the apps that you use every day, and you can link them together to automate different tasks. As you remember, you can use Office 365 Outlook, SharePoint, OneDrive, Forms, Teams, Outlook, RESS, or SQL Server, and inclusive, you can have information about the Power BI. Okay, so if you see, you have a lot of connectors and a lot of options that you can create a flow. In Automate, we have 5 types of flow. These are automated flow, bottom flow, aka instant flow, scheduled flow, business process flow, and user interface flow. Automated flow create a flow that performs one or more tasks automatically after it's triggered by an event. Bottom flow run repetitive tasks from any place and any time via your mobile device. Scheduled flow create a flow that performs one or more tasks on a schedule. Business process flow define a set of steps for people to follow to take them to a desired outcome. And finally, UI flow or user interface flow record and automate the playback of manual steps on legacy software. The last flow, user interface, needed sometimes a premium connectors, okay, because we needed record any step that you are following in the screen. So it's very important review the permissions, okay, because the premium connectors it's have a cost apart of your account single, right? Now we are going to create our first demo, and the first demo is create your first flow with Automate Flow. Okay. Let me show. Wait a minute, please. Okay. This is our environment to create the flow. Okay. And in this case, the most easy way to create a flow our first flow is create from a template. Okay, if you remember, in my flows, you can see all the flows that you are created previously. Okay, in the case in you not have any flow, you can use this menu and you can create from a template a visual template, automated from blank, instant from blank, and everything. Okay, in the home, let me wait again. You have the popular services. Okay, the most popular services: SharePoint, Excel Online, Yammer, etc. Right? And you have a feature template collections. Okay, and you can click here, example, 90 templates to help you sales team, and you can assign or you can choose anything, right? Receive a weekly email summary, receive an announcement about opportunity, etc. Right? I'm going to back again, and in the create, when you click here in create, you can see the three ways as mentioned before. Start from blank, start from a template, or start from a connector. Okay. I say you, the most easy is start from a template. Okay. Example, you can take get today, right? Get today weather forecast. When you click here in the get today, you show that you need it. In this case, for a button from mobile, and then MS weather and notification. It's very important in this case that you needed assign permissions to the external or internal services depending that you are using. In this case is MSN weather, okay, and notification. And then you only needed create a flow. Okay, wait a minute. Now you have the details, the name of the flow, the description, and the owner, right? And you have another information if the status is on, is off, is disabled, etc. When was created, when was modified, the last modification, what time, what kind of type, instant, and the plan. It's very important, the plan, depending as you need it, okay? And you have a history for the last 28 days. If you needed edit any content, okay, for example, the details, you can click here in edit and you can change the name, description, right? And it's a demo, right? And now you can only click in save. And if you see, say flow details successful updated. Okay. If you need it, edit the flow. You need it, move to here in the edit option and click here. And now you can see the steps for the flow. Okay. And if you see, this is the trigger, the event trigger, and then a condition, and you can add a new step. Okay. In a lock sphere, is manually trigger a flow, and the condition is get the forecast for today, send a push notification. Okay. If you know one, only the metric, send a push notification, the metric. Okay. You have three options here in the right up button and the right up. You have the option to save any change that you made. If exists any problem, you can check in the flow checker, and then you can test your flow, right? Here, you click here, and you have two options. I perform the trigger action, or I using data from previous run. Okay, if you are running several times your flow, you can have this option available. Okay, so I perform this trigger action, say and test. Okay, and get today forecast, right? But remember, in this case, we needed the mobile device, our mobile device, to can see the flow. All right. Okay, wait a minute, please. I'm going to okay, this is my camera. This is my camera. Okay, and I'm going to show my mobile device. Wait a minute, please. It's buttons. Okay, and if you see, exists the get today weather forecast from my current location. Okay, and you only need it in this case push here. Okay, and when you push, get the again and you get the degrees and all the information that we said. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera. Okay, and if you remember, we need to have the forecast for today and send a push notification, right? So it's really easy. It's really easy. Great. Okay. So if we need it back to our flows, we only need back and change now to my flows, right? And now, if you can see, we have the first flow. Okay. Now, I'm going to create a new demo using Twitter. Okay, it's the most popular demo. And in this case, I'm going to create a new flow. I'm going to start from a template. Okay. You have a text box to search all templates. Okay. I'm going to use a Twitter sample. Okay, and you have any or lot of options. You can use the say tweets for the hashtag to SharePoint list, Instagram photos to Twitter, say tweets about a topic to an Excel table, and anything, right? Okay, I'm going to use this, the say tweets about a topic to an Excel table. In this moment, we needed have the permissions for Excel Online and Twitter. Okay, so if you see, we needed sign in to the Twitter account. Click here in sign in. Okay, and you needed have the permissions. Okay. Okay, and then, okay, with me, please. I put it in another. Okay, update. Again. Okay, and we have a permission to Twitter. Okay. Now, we needed specified the Twitter search text. Okay. And in this case, we can just okay, here skill me up. Okay. And now we needed for Excel Online document library. Okay, here in OneDrive, example. And select Excel file through files browse. Okay. And Excel business table. Okay. And you can edit in advanced mode. Okay, here. Scale me up. Location. Document library. File. Here. In the case that you not have, okay, any, you only need to move it to the login microsoftonline.com, go to OneDrive. In the OneDrive, you can create a new folder. Power Automate. And I'm going to create an Excel group. Here, hashtag and the text tweet by. and it's important that you can create in a format as table. As header. Okay, and it's okay. That's all. You have your table. And save as. Tweets. I'm going to close here. Okay. I'm going to refresh. Okay, exists this tweets. And now I can return here in file. Again, OneDrive. Okay, I need it. Refresh. Okay, OneDrive for Business, document, OneDrive. Our automates here now. And needed the tweets. Okay, and now I'm going to the table, table 1. Okay, and tweeted text. We can hear it here in hashtag. This is because I created three columns, hashtag tweets, tweeted byte. But if I only create a new Excel file, I will to create automatically these columns: tweet text, tweeted by, tweet count, and credit. Okay, hashtag. Let me create a favorite follower location name. Oh, we have the hashtag, but it's not a problem because we have the hashtag. In this case, it's scale me up. It's not the optimal, but only for a tweet. You can find rapid here. Original tweets text. Okay, it's the original tweet text. Okay, and tweeted byte. You can put the name of the user, right? And only okay. Up here. The test is not longer presenting the operation schema. I should remove it before the work. Okay, and save. Okay, and we have problems. Okay, tweeted by, to count, and create ad, and save. Okay, up here in the search. Okay, scale me up. and that's okay. Here, and now you can flow checker, and you can test. Okay, it's good. But what do you need now? Only okay. You are saving this. Okay, wait a minute here. And we need a tweet, right? Again, and again. Now I'm going to I'm reading a session in Skill Me Up. Here. Now, good. Now I return to row history. Your flow ran successful. Okay, very good. And now we only needed that return the control. Okay, and this is my flows. Okay, I can see the history room. Okay, this is the room history. Okay, May 26, 2041 a.m. Okay, and the duration is for 4 seconds. Okay, and it's very important, the status. In this case, the status is success. Okay, so okay, we needed going to now okay, and if you see the first Excel file is 7 minutes ago modified, and the tweets Excel file say that a few seconds ago was modified. So in this case, I'm only going to download to avoid any problem with this. Okay, I'm going to show the folder. And in this case, this is the tweets, that Excel file. We'll open the Excel, Microsoft 365 Excel. And this is the option, right? Okay. Okay, Skill Me Up, tweeted by Jesus Gil. Okay. The context for the text is not a problem because you only needed modify. Okay, you only need to modify the options in your flow. Okay, in this case, remember you can edit and assign again here in the original tweet. You can change the text description and another text that you needed here. Tweet ID, tweeted by, user ID, user mentioned, and anything. Okay. And is the easy way to create. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to create another demo, the bottom flow, aka instant flow. It's really easy. Bottom. I return to my flows. Okay. And in this case, we needed going to create. Okay, and in the start for a template, you can search all the templates. You type here bottom. Okay, and in the options, okay, you have all flows, features, share with me, approval, and you have the option bottom. This is the most popular. Send myself a reminder in 10 minutes. Okay, today weather forecast as used in the first demo. Click a button to email a note, send me a push notification with my current location, create a new Outlook task, block out my Office 365 calendar for an hour, or maybe it's really useful, this. Okay, block out my Office 365 calendar. Okay, remember the first is the permissions. Okay, in this case we needed the permission for the Office 365 Outlook. Now I'm going to continue. Okay, and you have two options. The first is manually trigger a flow, okay, and the second is create an event calendar ID. You can select a calendar depending on if you have more than one calendar. In my case, I have my principal calendar, the birthday, and the holidays for Mexico. Okay. In this case, the first is in calendar. Okay, and you can add a subject. In this case, the default is the calendar blocked from Microsoft Flow. Okay, and you can change the text. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Run demo. Okay, and in this case is the start time and the end time. It's adding. If you can see, okay, you can see the expression. It's very important that you can add any expression. Okay, in this case, using the function add hours. Okay, get the time in the now, right, and adding 1 hour. Okay, in this case, and only you need it save. Okay, you're saving. Very important, flow checker that you don't have any error or warning. Okay, you can return to my flows, right? And you have here block out my Office 365 calendar. Okay, so in this case, we needed return again to our mobile device. Okay, I'm going to show. Cool. Okay, and you have again block out my Office 365 calendar from an hour. Okay, I'm going to this case click here. All right. Okay, and you have the options. We needed you needed able the flow. Okay, and that's okay. and very good. Okay. Okay, block out. Okay, block out. And if you see, it's working now. Okay, so I only needed to move it to my Outlook. Okay, and in my Outlook, I'm going to, oh, here, this is a reminder. Good, very good. From 2050 to 1150. Reminder, cool. It's very useful because we only push here, and we need to show again. Okay, and if you see, you only push the button, and that's all. It's really, really easy. Okay, I'm going to go off. Okay, and in the Outlook, okay, you can see minutes. Okay, the calendar. And in the calendar, if you see, okay, to reminder, and if you see, you has added, has added the calendar blocked for 1 hour, right? And it's good. I can see the room history and duration. 1 second. Status successful, and that's good. Okay. The last, you can add a condition to your flow by selecting a new step. In the last action that you have, you will be available to have two options: add row or add group. Add row is for each individual conditions that you checked. Example, a value is greater than 10, or an list does not contain tests, and create a new row in the condition builder, etc. Okay. At group, you can combine one or more rows together in a group, and each group is combined by either adding an and or statements. If you selected and, then all the rows must be true, and on the other hand, if you selected or, the only of the rows needed to be true, only one. Okay, only one of the rows needed to be true to change the condition. Okay, so it's easy when we needed add another condition to here. Okay, okay. Also, this is my last demo. Okay, adding a condition. So I'm going to return to my flows, and I'm going to use the tweets. Okay, I'm going to edit. Okay, and if you see here, I'm a row into a table. Okay, but you can add here a new step, and you can use, in this case, a new control. Okay, and in this case is the action for the condition. Okay, here you can use example the I'm trying to find recount user details. No, I needed the follower counts. Okay, example, you only needed save the name of the people that have 100 followers. Okay, so if exist a people that have a more equal to here change to is greater than, okay, or is greater than or equal to, okay, to 100 people that follow to the people that send the follower, so you can have these options, yes or not. Okay, now you can have in this case for row or for group depending, and if yes, you can add a condition. Example, add a row into a table. Okay, okay, I'm going okay, add a row into a table, and the allocation is the same. One for drive business, one drive for business, document library, one drive. Okay, and select the file. Okay, in Power Automate. Okay, and maybe in books, because in books we don't have, it's different, the tweets. Okay, and in the table, sorry, okay, and in the table, table 1, and the hashtag, the texts, okay, wait me. Okay, going to use user description. Sorry, here, intuited by, I'm going to, it's the name of user. Okay, and that's okay. You can save. Okay, go checker. Now, only if the people send a Twitter and these people have 100 or more than 100 followers, not only save in this file, if now you can add a second row into a new table, in this case for the book Excel file. Okay, so we can return. Okay, save. Sometimes it's a bug that have the flow. Okay, you see you can lose anything because you had saved all, and then only okay, move to Twitter. for Skill Meetup. Okay, and I'm going to Twitter, and it's good. Okay, in my case, okay, we need my profile. In my profile, I have 2,000 followers. So I hope to run the history. Okay. Okay. Only needed wait for the next time to run the flow, and that's okay. Okay. So closing the summary. As we have seen, Power Automate is a tool that allows us to work with hundreds of connectors. It also allows to work creating our own flows from scratch or using a template. It's easy aiding conditions also helps to control flow in a better way. Nowadays, there is a lot of documentation on Power Automate, and every time that exists a new feature comes out, Microsoft is in charge of updating. If you have doubts, you can read the Power Automate blog or, where appropriate, lead on the technical community or move it to Skill Me Up or search in the Skill Me Up courses. Okay, so thanks for listening. In this session, Microsoft Power Automate in 60 minutes. My name is Jesus Gil, Microsoft MVP, and I say you total thanks in Spanish, gracias totales. See you the next time. Okay, well, only let me trying to check. Okay, it's not running again. Maybe 1 minute or 3 minutes, depending the time, to run again. Okay. We can force it to test to run, and that's okay. I don't know if you have any question, the attendees. The attendees have any question? No? Okay. That's all for this session, and thank you so much for this time. See you later. Running, and that is the last modified for the Twitter. Okay, and if you see, we have, yes, of course, Skill Me Up, Drapla for MVP, and tweeted by Jesus Gil. Okay. And in the run history, okay, my flows, run history, and that's okay. This is the last execution. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.